also summon a spirit wolf companion to attack enemies for 8 seconds, which is awesome. So it's a very good helmet, very good little setup of items here. And then we got Shroud of False Death, also a mythic unique. Um, we've got all stats, maximum life, damage on next attack after entering stealth. So that's one of the big things about this chess piece. You can enter base, which we could do with a masterwork if I masterworked it. So make sure you always masterwork before you sanctify it, because it can give you that. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this. So we're gonna go into our skill tree here. Let's go from the top down. This doesn't really matter. I just kind of got whatever basic skill, and then I really started going into the passives here for increased armor gain and block chance, because that increases our damage with our items and armor pieces. And then I went all auras, as I was saying. These give you different benefits and healing. And that's our main damage source there. This falling star is just a slam ability to get around the map quick. Again, we have more passives here. And then here we went with Consecration for damaging bosses. It's just a big circle that burns down bosses. And then a bunch more passives for cooldown reduction, damage, critical strike damage, damage reduction. We went with Arbiter of Justice for the ultimate ability for the Arbiter Wing Strikes, which will do an AoE around you with these kind of lightning strikes. And then for down here, our main key passive down here, we went with Coat of Arms. Your damage is increased by 75% of your armor percent and 50% of your block chance. So like I said, the more armor and block chance we have, the more damage we get. So, there is some other things I wanted to show you guys. We have these. So, we have Tributes of Ascendance, which you can get on a rare occasion from world bosses and such. They give you a chance to get mythic uniques, which is really nice. We're gonna go ahead and do these solo, but usually you'd want to run these in a group and rotate these, right? So you'd have a lot more chances to get mythic uniques. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to Kurast Bazaar. Kurast Bazaar. Kurast Bazaar. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a few days after Christmas here. And I've been doing great. A lot of work. Super tired. I actually did just get a new setup, a new mic, all that stuff. So I hope it's doing well for you guys. I definitely aim to make the setup better, just so I can make these videos better. So I didn't know I had 3. Wow, I just noticed that. So let's go ahead and do 1 for now. We'll see how it goes. But this Diablo 4 season has been amazing. Oh, also let me know if you guys think I should change anything. I know I don't have a very large audience, but any criticism would be helpful, just so I know how I could better myself. I know I'm a very small channel, and I don't plan on just ASMR being the main thing I do. I know that's all I have done, but I'm kind of waiting on big games that I can take the opportunity to grow on, like Hytale is a big one I'm looking at. I really enjoy Minecraft and stuff like that, so it'd be nice to kind of get on that wave and start making mods and building assets and skins for that game. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe I can even do ASMR videos on that, or tutorials, what have you. But as you can see, we just have this is